right, ladies and gentlemen of the 118 scale, 3.75 inch, 4-inch modern action figure community, I'm back again with another video. And in this video, we're going to be discussing the Marine Corps Frogman from the JoyToy line. So I'm not sure on how long these have been out on the market, but I've only fairly recently started seeing them. So without further ado, we're going to take a look at the box, then we're going to open it up and see what's inside. So first and foremost, try and get the glare off of it. This is what the front of the box look like. JoyToy, simply another JoyToy Marine Corps Frogman. And then here's a bunch of other information, and you can pause and read that if you would like. And here it says 15 and above. So there's no half stepping with the weapon. We got the plastic off the box. You can see it a little better now. Awesome. So what is a Marine Corps Frogman, you ask? Let's try and get that answer for you. What I'm going to do is I'm going to post it right here on the definition that I got from Wikipedia on what a Marine Corps Frogman is. All right, so let's file that to the side for now. This is how he comes. And get that plastic off of there. He's got one of these things on him. Guess keeps the moisture out. Look, it's printed in there with their logo on it. That's pretty cool. Keep it away from children. Do I have to warn you every day? Keep these things away from children. Even though they are children's toys, you still have to get in and check them out and make sure that they are safe for a child to play with. So first and foremost, let's look at some of the equipment he has here. Looks like he's got some spare hands. He's got a regular stand still, like pretty much when he's just standing and hanging out hand. He's got a right side gripping hand or left side gripping hand. Cast in all green, soft rubber. Then he's got a right side gripping hand, all green, cast in rubber, green and black, greenish, blackish, something like that. That looks like the only hands he has, other than the ones he is currently using. So here's what your Frogman figure looks like. I think he is awesome. Look at this. Do a 360. Get a look at him. Very, I wouldn't say very heavy, but he's heavier than your usual 118 scale figure. These flippers are removable. Reveals normal size feet. Awesome. This guy's cool. He is definitely something you would want to have in your collection. He's got this little rebreather tube. It pretty much pegs into his face mask. And then talk about that right there. It's removable. He also has an alternate head. Pops off. It's done in the same way that JoyToy does their heads. Sorry, not JoyToy, but Vitruvian Hacks does their heads, where it has this inner peg, this extra peg, and the female end here just pegs right on. There you have it. So now he's out of the water and he's able to do his night missions or whatever mission he's on. Doesn't have to be a night mission. Let's see. He's got a gripping hand here. That's like, this is more of a trigger finger type of hand. Awesome. So now let's get a look at some of his equipment that he is packaged with. First and foremost, here's one of his rifles that he's packaged with. This is definitely a real world gun. I think it's an M1, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. I'm not the most knowledgeable guy when it comes to rifles and stuff. That's both sides, and it's cast in kind of a hard rubber. It's not bendable like a lot of other weapons. Before we move on, let's look at the flippers that he came with. Nicely done. They have pegs, so they pretty much slide on his feet and peg in. Really nice. Next, he has this harpoon type of weapon going on here. First, it has a peg hole. So these things that he also comes packaged with looks like little harpoon ends. He has that, pegs in, but he also has a shooting harpoon end. There you have it. Last but not least, he has a knife. And I guess that's for cutting himself free or fighting sharks or whatever he comes across under the water. If he doesn't have his harpoon gun. And before we get out of here, let's take a look at his head sculpt, the one that I pulled off. There you have it. Pretty awesome. This thing's very highly detailed. He feels good in the hands. Pause. Ayo moment. But the figure actually is well created. He looks good. I mean, you might want to get this in your collection. You know, try to find it for a good price like I did and put them in your collection. But who am I to tell you how to live your life? By the way, this is a removable female backpack, or his canisters for his diving canisters. So he doesn't have anywhere to hold his knife. And he also has a peg in the front. I wonder what that's for. Let's see if we can get some clarity on that. Okay, confusing moment. I didn't realize that this part fell off. So that peg's right on the front there. That is his rebreather hose. Also, I noticed he has these things on his shoulders, like these little protectors, probably beacon lights. Well, that one's probably a beacon, or looks like a first aid patch. I don't know. Could be a beacon. But it does not hinder his arm movement. You can still, they just kind of ride right up with his arms. So there you have that. So if you wanted him to be a skydiver, interesting. So anyway, with that being said, I'm going to end that right here. You got any questions, comments, feel free to put them down below. I'll get to them at my earliest convenience. Thank you for watching these videos. I appreciate you all. And I will see you on the next one. Who knows what the next one will be? But more than likely, the next one will be this Friday. So peace. Thank you.